This is Thursday after 4 o'clock. It's the last hour of, say, the Trump trial. Earlier this morning we had a Pico and a moving truck. Here we have, I already see a gold and black car. Gold car, black car. Also, the flags up here are gold and black. Gold, white, and black. And then we have a gold car and a black car. And then blue and red. So no white for, in case it were red, white, and blue. I've just started noticing things like this. Actually, it's been a while, but I don't always know exactly what it means. So we have yellow and red, or mustard and red, and then a reddish or rusty red car here. This is newly opening up because they built a new high-rise just behind the church here. And for the past 3 years, this block has been blocked off. But they took down all the fencing that was on each side. So there used to be fencing on both sides. So they've taken this down as if they're getting ready to open up that new residential building. I think 26 floors or it's either 26 floors or 26 units. I'm not really sure. We'll walk down here, I guess. So in the past, for the past 2.5 to 3 years, everyone was you really couldn't walk on that side except to go to the church doors. You would be stuck on this side. They do have scaffolding here, but if there was any crazy activity because of, ongoing trials or whatever comes up in the news, you'd be pretty stuck and trapped on Sansom. This is Sansom Street. So in a way, they've opened everything up. Also, that's a brand new building, so I wonder if they're prepped for anything crazy going on in the George Floyd trial era, when they actually did have people setting cars on fire. They set a McDonald's on fire, Starbucks, but it was a special Starbucks in front of City Hall. So in a way, it was almost built to be able to easily be taken down and then rebuilt again, if you will. It's not like a regular store. You can check out footage from Philadelphia. In a way, it becomes a show, and in a way, you're kind of used to it here in this Constitution, state, and city. So they sort of allow for certain things to go on and then clean it up later. So, but somehow it never gets totally out of hand. Although people, I think, setting McDonald's on fire. It's kind of funny because in the city, we actually don't have a McDonald's any longer. It's sort of a statement of what you should or shouldn't eat. No offense, McDonald's, and I know there's economy meals and stuff for people who need to eat that way. But in a way, all Center City McDonald's disappeared. 2 were taken out. Was the one down on Broad Street set on fire? Also, the drive-thru. We actually had one with a drive-thru. It was torn down and demolished. I don't know if it was because of everything going on or this way. So I returned to Philly on May 26, 2021. Had to stay in a hotel until I could find an apartment. I took the first people who would approve me. I tried to get an apartment while living in Florida, but long distance it's hard to explain. So anyway, so I had to pay for 2 or 3 nights in a hotel before being able to get approved for an apartment, and sort of had to take what, luckily I had rented from this management company before, so my history with them was good. So kind of prepped them and said I had a whole thing happen, so I don't know if I look good on paper, but I look good in history with them personally, and that was enough for them. They know who I am, and obviously if I didn't have the money to pay for it, thank God for shipped. So anyway, that's how I saved money. during the pandemic while living with my mom and aunt. Anyway, here we are. So, did we need to honk the horn, or? Okay, just curious. Dunkin' Donuts. Trade. So, I guess we have to fake people out which way we're going. It's enough to sort of like take a couple seconds to go back and forth. You call it Honey Grow? It's actually Honey Grow. Grow is around the corner, the word of that it's a restaurant there. Insomnia Cookie. They have a new location that opened up, a big one. It used to be Borders Books and Music, then it turned to Walgreens, and now it's, you know, Insomnia Cookie. It's really a two-story, very large space, but Insomnia Cookie seems to be the customers only using the front space. I don't know if the rest is a museum, because you can look at it through the window. It's kind of, you know, someone knows they did something wrong. So we have to outdo people on the street. People already plan on the street. Which way are we going? Here we have Giovanni's Bar and Grill, Five Below, Five Guys, Fabio's, Foot Locker, a lot of F's. So. Wendy's, Wells Fargo. Chestnut Street has always got a show going on. Oops, we had two doors open at the same time here. So it used to be a lot of social services on one side of Chestnut. Chestnut, like on the east side of Broad Street, and meaning, right, it was like a mini Glenn Close lookalike who just walked by. So social services, meaning, like, you know, you have special appointments for various things, you know, therapy or court date type things and stuff like that. Suit up for the prom. Staples. Easy works for you. So don't take it personally if you worked hard your whole life and it says, we won't get into it, why they put that sign here.